Yo, what's up, YouTube? I just want to give my little 2 cents, my prediction on the Antonio Tarver versus Steve Cunningham fight that's coming up tomorrow, August 14th, 2015. They're fighting in Newark, New Jersey, and it's going to be on Spike TV. Now, I really don't have a dog in this fight, but as far as I guess you say the human element, I guess of this fight, outside of boxing skills and stuff like that. To me, it's a 50-50 fight. Tarver, is a former champion. Steve Cunningham was a reigning cruiserweight champion. So both of these fighters are very well accomplished. This fight is going to be scheduled for 12 rounds, heavyweight fight. But as far as for the human element, I'm going with Steve Cunningham, and only because I feel as if personally to me, he's been cheated in a few fights, especially the Glashkov fight when he fought the Czar. I think main event just set him up. To me, I think he did enough to win that fight, but he didn't get the decision. And on top of that, to me, Tarver, outside of the human element, as far as his boxing skills, he's, he beat Banks, but then again, he went 12 with Latif Coyote, who was a what? Well, he was campaigning at cruiserweight. He moved up to the heavyweight, but he went back down. I think he's back at campaigning at cruiserweight. I'm not so sure they fought a cruiserweight or heavyweight, but I believe when they fought, they must have fought at heavyweight. But anyway, he went 12 rounds with Latif Coyote. He popped hot. It was a no contest. To me, Coyote, Latif, he won that fight. And so, I think a few people, question Steve Cunningham's stamina, but with that, he never stops, fighting. He keeps pushing the action. He stays strong even when he's knocked down. Tarver, he's very patient. He's going to be looking for openings. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing he did in the Jonathan Banks fight. He was low volume, looking for punches. Even in the Latif Coyote fight, Coyote, he pressed that fight. So I think if Steve Cunningham, can stick to his boxing, stick to the jab, and hopefully Tarver's, is not on the juice, which I don't think is going to help him out. And let's face it, man, Tarver, both the guys are up there in age, but Stephen Cunningham has been more active, and he's still in shape. He's still in shape. I'm surprised he's still fighting at heavyweight. He still comes in only like 5 pounds over the heavyweight limit. But I guess that's where the money is, and at cruiserweight, you got a lot of beasts up there, and so I guess maybe he's just he's a prize fighter, but maybe he feels if his skill set will allow him to have a little bit more of an advantage, against some of the bigger guys, almost like what Roy Jones did when he went against John Weiss. Even though he wasn't the best heavyweight, he did have a belt, but his speed and his athleticism allowed him to go 12 rounds and escape some of those big punches. Steve Cunningham, he wasn't so lucky against Amir Hardcore Mansour, but still he was able to get up off the canvas. That one time he fell up on the ropes. Looked like he collapsed. He'll The ref could have called it off. And Steve Cunningham can punch, man. He knocked down American Hardcore Mansoor, and he got Tyson Fury. So he still got some. He got some pop. So I'm going with Steve Cunningham. Steve USS Cunningham. He has I don't know him personally, but he has a story with his kid, and he has more redeeming qualities than Antonio Tarver. So I'm gonna be pulling for him. If any of these guys win, it'd be good. Maybe they can fight Wilder. Wilder doesn't even have an opponent yet. Maybe they can turn this thing around and get back in the ring in like 30 days or so. I think Deontay Wilder's supposed to be fighting in what, September. He needs to fight somebody. But whoever he's fighting, I don't think it's going to be of the caliber of Steve Cunningham and or Antonio Tarver. But anyway, that's who I got, man. That's who I'm picking. I'm sticking with Steve Cunningham. Let me know who you got in the fight, man. Think Steve Cunningham can pull it out? I think he can pull it off, man. If we just stick to his boxing, um, not staying close in that Glasgow fight. To me, I think he stood in the pocket a little bit too much because Glasgow wasn't really doing much. He wasn't even moving his feet. I think he'll be okay. I think that's the only time Steve Cunningham pretty much gets himself in trouble is that he tries to do a little bit too much. Barring the fact that he's a little bit more athletic than some of the guys he faces. But he's a warrior, man, just like Tarver. He's a Tarver's more of a a boxer. Like he's very smart, man. Tarver's very smart and very very patient. But that doesn't mean Steve Cunningham can't be smart and patient too in this fight. So I'm going with Steve Cunningham. Let me know what y'all think. All right, bye.